Jabbit. Yesteryear's stories reflected today.
She Wanted to Dance, a Luigi Ferro detective story. Story by Matt Bourne. Copyright 2023. Music composed by Steve Oxen. Audiobook production by Mats Ingelborn. Published by Jabot AB, Stockholm, Sweden, 2024. The audiobook is protected by copyright by Jabot AB. Narrated by me, Vinicio D'Agostino. Chapter 1. The sun was setting over San Marino, casting its golden light on the ancient city walls as I walked the labyrinthine streets of the old city. I greeted the locals with casual nods and brief exchanges, maintaining the facade of the approachable and friendly neighborhood detective. In truth, my mind was always working, observing the slightest shift in expressions or tone of voice, filing away information for future use. I caught my own reflection as I passed a big shop window. I looked at my attire, a tailored suit that hugged my frame like a lover's embrace, and the polished leather shoes that clicked on the worn street. My dark hair and beard, trimmed to a fashionable 3 millimeters, completed the image of the suave private investigator I had become. "Buonasera, Signor Ferro," called out the butcher as I passed his shop. "Buonasera, Angelo," I replied, nodding at him while noting the faint traces of blood under his fingernails. "Did you hear about the break-in last night?" he asked, looking troubled. "See, but don't worry, they'll be caught," I assured him, suppressing the urge to ask more questions. Work was never far from my mind. "Ah, you're right," he said, his face brightening. "You always find the truth, Signor Ferro." "Only when it wants to be found," I muttered under my breath as I continued on my way, keenly aware of the shadows that seemed to grow darker with each passing hour. The world around me was a web of secrets and lies, but I relished the challenge of untangling them, exposing the hidden cracks that would bring the guilty to justice. It was this passion that had driven me to become a private investigator in the first place, and it burned within me like an unquenchable flame. As the night settled over San Marino, I couldn't help but feel the weight of the darkness that lay beneath its beauty, ready to reveal itself at any moment. But, as long as I drew breath, I would continue to seek out the truth, no matter how well it hid or how deep it burrowed. The sun's last rays disappeared.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?